Welcome back, my YouTube friends. This video is a bit different than my usual videos. It goes out to all the digital nomads, remote workers, and creatives who feel burnt out or stuck in a creative rut, especially those who spend most of their time working from home, like my husband and I. We're both in the creative field, and burnout happens more often than we'd like. We're always brainstorming for client work and our own channels, which can sometimes be mentally draining. So to combat this, we decided to create a monthly routine. We decided to have a slow working date. It's an excuse to get out too, but we wanted to work in a setting that inspires us, that feels calm and encourages creativity. This date is focused on our projects, not client work, so things like YouTube or my Etsy shop. Because if you're a freelancer, you will know that your client will always come first. But that often means that your personal content or personal projects take a back seat, get forgotten about, or you just get a general sense of overwhelm when you're trying to tackle it all, especially if you don't have a plan. So now at the end of each month, we pick a quiet cafe and stay for a few hours and use the time to plan and create for the month ahead. One rule for this working date is that it has to be slow, stress-free. You start with a coffee, take in the views, have a bit of a chat, then dive into work. Break for lunch, pick it back up again, and we usually vlog a bit wherever we are because we're always vlogging about something. Mostly it's just about reconnecting with our ideas and finding focus in a place that's not our home and away from our desks and computer screens. So if you work from home and feel stuck, I highly recommend switching your workspace. Even just once a month can help. Now, some people love working in cafes, even on a daily basis. I'm not one of those people. I have ADHD and public places can overwhelm me, so I lose focus very easily. I need quiet to concentrate, lo-fi music at most. But for a planning session, brainstorming, things like that, changing locations really helps, I find. It opens up space for unhindered conversation. So no pressure, just bouncing ideas around, having a chat, get those creative juices flowing. Even if all you do is just jot down some general content ideas, it's a really great start. My husband, for example, has two channels. One for graphic design, which he teaches in Arabic, and that channel is pretty large and has a significant audience. The other is about life and travel, more travel than anything. He's been away from his graphic design channel for some time, so he's just kind of easing back into it. So this workday was a perfect opportunity to reset and kind of recalibrate for him, especially to try and work that back into his schedule given our client work and his other channel and other sort of personal family commitments. One of the things I recommend is pick a place that you know will be quiet. Like that's what we did. Very, very soft or non-existent background music. A place with good coffee, some food, and just somewhere you can hang out for a long time. This place is really fantastic. We've been here before. It's never really busy, at least during this time of day. They have great food, and it really just allowed us to plan next month's content. That was really the main focus of this working meeting. I call it a working date because meeting sounds so formal actually. So I come from a corporate background and I kind of don't love the word meeting. I think it's like PTSD. In order to avoid mental fatigue, we broke the day up into segments. Also just because doing the same thing for hours is boring, right? So we don't really want to just sit there and talk about the same thing over and over. So that's why we kind of broke it up into chunks. We start off slow, as I mentioned, have a coffee, chat about life or anything else, brainstorm, then get back to our drinks, and you get the picture. So if you're a person that finds doing something for a long period of time kind of either boring or overwhelming, or just makes it really hard to stay focused, try breaking the tasks into chunks. So 20 to 25 minutes of focus and then taking 5-minute breaks, whatever those breaks are. It helps more than you can think. So this particular cafe, Reef Beach Restaurant, it's not really what the video is about, though I wanted to show you because it's so beautiful. And of course, a lot of my videos show Sharm and Egypt. But again, that's not the essence of the content. If you do want to know more about it, I'm going to leave a link to my husband's video in the description, because he does talk a little bit more about the actual cafe if you happen to be in Sharm visiting and you want to check it out. But one big perk about this place is that it's super affordable. It has pretty decent food and drinks. The views are incredible. And most importantly, there's no pressure to leave quickly. So they have free Wi-Fi and plugs everywhere, and the staff is really kind. Like, they don't care if you're there for the entire day, really, which works for us. So it's why we came here. But we plan to try a different place each month just for the fun of it. And there's a new place that's opened up that serves breakfast and brunch, kind of like a boho chic place, and we're hoping to go there next. So stay tuned for that, because I'll probably make a video about it as well. So we hope to do these dates monthly, though weekly would be amazing, but monthly just feels more doable for us with our kids and work, and also just having time for life, right? You know, this is not an advice video or anything like that. It's not even really the nature of most of my content if you've seen any of my other vlogs, but I do hope that my videos inspire people to live a life that's just a little bit more relaxed and thoughtful and less stressful. So if you get anything from this video, that would make me so happy. If anything, just a little reminder to change your work location, even where you sit in your home, if you don't have the ability to actually leave. Like us, for example, we don't have laptop, we work from a desktop. So we can't actually, even if we wanted to, go and fully sit and work somewhere else. But we can have these planning sessions and meetings. I can take my iPad or phone or whatnot, and that helps. But even just in your home, just if you can change where you work or get out or just break, highly beneficial. I want to quickly talk about another game changer for me, which is Notion. I don't know if you've used the Notion app. I just recently started using it. I'm not affiliated or anything like that, but I am obsessed. Which I think anyone who uses Notion, apparently that is what happens. You just get obsessed with it. It's helped me organize all my content and tasks. And though I'm still actually in the process of kind of getting my templates updated and set up, it's just been such an amazing tool for me, because I'm actually a pen and paper person. I love journals, I love planners, I write everything down, and I've been doing that for a really long time. But everything was kind of all over the place. Since I started using Notion, particularly for my own content, I haven't yet actually started using it for anything client-based, but I think I will. It's just really helped me bring everything together, like templates, planners, content calendars, habit trackers. It's all in there, and I use the free version, which is more than enough. So I just wanted to share that with you in case that, you know, that's a nugget of information that maybe helps as well, trying out the Notion app, or just generally trying anything that helps you stay organized. Like, I have to write stuff down. I will not remember it if I don't. And because I'm a multi-passion person, I'm doing a lot of different things. And sometimes I just forget, like I forget that I needed to do A, B, C, D, or what I had planned like to do 2 weeks from now. So this planning meeting in combination with Notion is just amazing, and I want you to know about it. That's it for that. So for now, this is what's working for us. So slow work dates, Notion, breaking up the day, and changing the scenery. So I'm just here to tell you that if you're feeling overwhelmed or uninspired, just try changing things up. It's not, you know, if you take a break or you change your space or you walk away, you're not being unproductive, you're protecting your creativity. Even just stepping away for a walk can help. It doesn't have to be a full-blown vacation, just a reset. For us, a reset more than the working date is walking. Particularly where we live, there is a beautiful kind of unused road. They were going to be building a bunch of building complexes there, but they started with one and never finished. So it's just this really long kind of empty road that hardly anyone ever uses, and it goes to the mountains and the sun sets right at the end of it. So taking a long desert sunset walk, no emails, no noise, just sand, wind, mountains, and quiet, it really helps us get grounded. It helps us refocus, and it makes our work feel good again. If you're a creative and your energy is running low, step away, breathe, reset, then come back to work with fresh eyes. For us, this lifestyle by the sea with more quiet, fewer distractions, it's why we moved to Sharm, why we moved to Egypt. It's just slower, more intentional, the overall vibe of this city in particular. And let me know if any of this speaks to you and what type of content you like. Generally, most of my other videos are a little bit more life focused in terms of just slowing things down, enjoying this beautiful place where I live. But I like to change things up, so from time to time you might see me doing something creative or cooking or showing you where I'm at. Anything that's beautiful and inspiring, I hope to share it with you. So if that sounds good to you, and if you enjoy this video, please do subscribe, leave me a comment, hit that little bell so you know when I have new content up. I've dedicated myself to putting a new video out every weekend. I hope I can stick to it. I don't want to disappoint myself or anyone. So look out for that, and thanks again so much. I'll see you again next time.